Hey everyone, D-Dub Squizzy here. Welcome back to Neverwinter Nights. Alright, so we're in the South Road farmlands. There's two farmsteads out here. They both have some quests attached to them. The more significant one is up here at the Odile farmstead, I believe it is. Yeah, the Odiles. So there's a wolf pack that's been harassing Pete here because he keeps trying to kill his cows. They're led by an intelligent wolf named Silverback.
Greetings.
He wants the head of Silverback. She's got like a whole wolf pack. She's, I think, just a little stronger than a gang leader. Or not gang leader, pack leader. One of those two wolves that I killed beforehand. This is the last actual wolf pack out around Port Last as well. So let's just go find and kill those wolves, because that's the first actual task. Yep, well, there goes that cow. Now, interesting thing about the wolves out here, each one drops a pelt. To the best of my knowledge, the pelts don't do anything special. You can just sell them for money. Don't know why each of the wolves around here drop pelts, but they do. So either of these directions can be followed till pretty much the end. I like to go this way.
Let the earth take tasted my wrath.
You do want to be on your toes in here. Wolves aren't as bad as some enemies, but they're pretty good, like, you know, kind of middle of the road sort of danger. Well, they're definitely not no threat at all. Not bad enough to warrant a bunch of, like, special precaution or anything, but see, I mean, 17 damage in a hit. That's quite a bit.
Let the earth take you. Yeah.
Alright, so it looks like there aren't any more wargs or regular wolves to fight. Sometimes you'll find the groups, like, one of each in the group. You'll have a dire wolf, a warg, and a regular, a regular wolf. But it looks like I'm just getting straight dire wolves the whole way through. Which I'm good with. They're worth 24 experience a pop, which is quite a bit for a low-level enemy. Oh, there's a warg.
Let the earth take you.
So Silverback herself, you can see her right there on the map, has a bunch of hit points, hits pretty hard, hits frequently, and is also very fast. Once you get her down to low health, she'll surrender and ask you not to kill her. Not like a begging sort of thing, she's actually a snob. What, she says that she's just trying to survive and, you know, all that kind of nonsense while trying to kill me. I think I probably have a high enough persuade to just ask her really tell her to stop attacking Pete. I can't make her do anything for me. She'll never do anything a human wants again, because the ranger that trained her and her mother left her mother to die fighting a demon. She killed him and would never take orders from a human again. You can convince her to stop attacking, but it makes more sense to simply kill her. Although I think I can actually convince her to stop, get some XP for it, and then finish the job. That's probably the most effective way. Either way, she's worth a lot of XP. She's a highly rated enemy, and so you definitely want to kill.
Perish as you should.
Oh, interesting. Half-life +1. It's worth good money. Very heavy.
Let the earth take you.
Alright, so I think bringing down Silverback, no, won't level me up. But it'll get me pretty close. So she should be off to the, to the side, right in front of the little pool thingy. Yeah, but she's definitely rated impossible.
Soleno, Samatka. Gorak, okay.
I think she can knock you down, too. She has the knockdown attack thing. Alright, so yeah, I got 200. Then I finish her. It's hard to convince her to actually take that favor, too. If you're not good at Persuade, pretty much impossible. There's your head. I was pausing it so that my buffs didn't wear off, just in case she responded with some pretty severe violence. Interestingly enough, if you can't convince her there, you can't just persuade her, I think you can just leave her there, but it won't complete the quest. Like, then she has to die. And it's like she doesn't even know that. Very strange. Alright, so Pete should be around here somewhere. There he is.
Greetings.
There we go. Not a lot of useful stuff here, I must say. I guess I can just keep around some attack magic. Searing Light's a nice attack spell. So is Glyph of Warding, actually. That's a pretty cool one. Yeah, I'll take Glyph of Warding. Why not? Ooh, 6th level. Alright, Harm and Harm and Heal are both really powerful. We'll take one of each. So Heal will max heal me. Harm will reduce an enemy to 1d4 hit points. Here's the cool thing, though. Heal cannot be used on undead, which means if I can get a successful melee touch on someone, anyone, I can pretty much instantly end a fight with them. Those things are very helpful parts of a cleric loadout. So there's Chahil, the one woman that hired me. Neva here was the one that I was sent to rescue. Of course, just a cult assassin. They're pretty bad at what they do, I must say. That's an Uthgardt Holy Shield. Yep. That's a pretty powerful magical item. And now I have another note that is as useful as Solomon's was. It's another unnecessary note. But I've got it. Another cult assassin down, which just leaves Vardok, whose quest, I think, stalls itself until you kill her, because she's referenced in the note that you get from him. There's only one more actual fight we have in this area then, and that's just Sturge. Which is the gnome baby killer, and one of the bounties I'm after. So he's just kind of the worst person. I'm just gonna rain down. Well, he's a monk, so he might make all of his dex saves. He failed every single save that he could fail. He'll try to offer up the other people that I'm hunting down to spare his own life, and I will never, ever even pretend to give him the time of day, because he is the worst.
Taste of my wrath.
He's as bad as Nasty Neb from Baldur's Gate. Alright, that's the first of the 5 bounties down, though. So over here is Eric and Ingo's farm. Ingo, the old man, doesn't have much to tell you. He'll tell you that the O'Deals are having trouble, that his son is having trouble, and he'll mention Sturge over there, saying he's like kind of a strange guy, just showed up and took up residence in a stump, and that he doesn't trust him. I think that chest is trapped. Yeah. It's like a minor spike trap, but it is a trap nonetheless.
Taste of my wrath.
Alright, so here's their farm. So Eric's problem is that he gave his mother's brooch to the O'Deal daughter, and she won't give it back. It was his mother's.
Taste of my
His
wrath.
father doesn't know and will be furious when he finds out. But he thought he was in love with the girl. Gave it to her as a gift when she wouldn't really listen to him. So she kept it and won't give it back as a lesson to him, basically. Now the girl will not part with it for free. You can lower the price a lot, although I don't think I will, because if you ask her why she needs as much money as she wants, she says to replenish her dad's herd that was pretty much, that like several cows were killed by Silverback. And so she needs the money to buy new cows for him. When I'm a good guy, I just hand over the money. I get the brooch, they get their cows back. All's well that ends well. When I'm evil, I kill the entire farmstead. Don't worry about the candelabra there, you can just make it light up.
Well, hello there.
Alright. Yeah, if you slaughter their farmstead, Eric and Ingo don't even know it. If you are going to go that route, though, I would advise doing it after completing the Silverback quest. Otherwise, you can't turn in the head. And that quest is worth several hundred experience to complete. Usually when I'm evil, I will also wipe out this farmstead once I'm done with it. I just kind of wipe out everything, now that I think about it. A lot of murder goes on.
Hi there.
Alright, so I'll hand over Neva's letter,
It is a... Have you yet discovered... This is good...
although it doesn't matter.
This... Wild thought... Have you... Then I...
Feels good to see it.
Alright. So 2 bounties are still to the east, 2 to the north. That's all the ones for that direction. I want to see if I can get Vardok's last victim to come speak to me. There he is. Thurwin's the dwarf.
Don't worry, young man. This will work out. Everything happens for a reason, it does.
Thanks so much for helping me out.
And I'll tell you, Vardok is actually very dangerous. One of the reasons is he's hard to prepare for. He does spawn at particular trigger points, but it's along a road. And so, you know, it's not a specific location in a dungeon or something. Well, not her. On top of that, he is pretty tough, has a golden circlet, so you can't get him with any mind affecting stuff. And he hits like a truck. He is so strong.
Welcome back.
Alright, 21, a wolf pelt. Some decent money off of him. 7,000 for that shield. And 5,000 for that sickle. Holy cow. I remember playing a character that used katana, or not katanas, kukris at one point. A fighter that dual-wielded kukris. Seems like an odd choice. I really did it so I could use 2 of them near the end of the game, that I always like to look of. Turns out kukris are just frickin' overpowered when you put 2 of them together. They critical on, I think, an 18 to 20 naturally, which is a lot. I'd sell those. And so once you get them, like, improved critical and keen on, they critical all the time. And they do a lot of damage that way. But I also found 2 particular kukris called the Cutting Stars, which was a normal kukri. It was a kukri plus 2, I think, that would deal 1d6 or 1d8 fire damage. And that extra elemental damage turned out to be instrumental in that build. So I found 2 of them. I looked at the price of one at one point when I was trying to afford something, and it was worth 16,000. Only ever found them with that guy, and I think one other shortly after. They were easily the strongest kukris that you're going to find in the game. Or at least in this part of the game. Once I reached towards the Underdark, I quickly started finding stronger stuff. Do you have a kukri? He does not. I want to check and see. I got some extra time, and this is more curiosity than anything else, but I'd like to see if there is, if it is 18 to 20 they critical on. I'm pretty sure it is, because as I recall, I got them down to 13 to 20 on criticals. Which I don't think mathematically checks out, but the game probably caps it off there. I frankly didn't even think you could get past 15.
Can I help you?
Yeah, 18 to 20. And they only do 1d4 damage. But when you're critting every other second and you're a high-level fighter with all your strength bonuses and stuff, it does not matter. Plus, there were 2 of them, so they were hidden all the time. He was one of my 2 strongest fighters that I played through with. The other one being the guy that used 2-handed swords. Because those weapons are really, really overpowered. Alright, well, I think that's going to close this one out. Not very long. This episode, I mean, but we got plenty done, and I'm poised to head into the Haunted Wood. So the Haunted Wood is the actual meat and bones? Is that right? That doesn't sound right. It's the real substance of Charwood, filled with all kinds of nasty undead and skeletons and zombies that get up off the ground. And then there's like a haunted Nether East tower thingy with a mummy lord in it. I'll be clearing out the whole haunted forest in the next episode, and then I think arriving in Castle Jareg, and then taking an episode to clear that out. So in 2 more, we should be done with the South Road. I'll have another prime piece of evidence against the cult, and after I'm done there, I'll have to head over into the east. It might take 2 or 3 episodes to clear out just the first area, because those troll tunnels are huge, but yeah, we'll be doing that. So that's the plan. Thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.